Hey guys, it's Larry Greenberg, and today we're going to take a look at the Incipio OffGrid Pro for the iPhone 4 and 4S. We first saw this product at CES 2012. It finally launched about 2 weeks ago. I ordered a version right away, which was plagued with issues, had it replaced with a second version that also was plagued with these same issues, and finally ended up with a third version that actually works. And I'm ready to show you my thoughts now. So let's crack open the packaging of the OffGrid Pro and find out what it's all about. Now the OffGrid Pro is available in 3 different color variations: gunmetal, white, and black. The first 2 units that I bought, or first unit that I bought, was white and had a broken power button. I'm going to show you exactly what the problem was with that in a second. I had it replaced with a second white version which had the same exact issue. Finally, Incipio kind of admitted to me that they were having some issues with the white versions and told me I'd be better off ordering another color, which I did. I opted for the gunmetal, and that one seems to be working okay. So this case is available in 3 colors: gunmetal, black, and white. Essentially, I'm telling you, don't order the white because it doesn't work. I've seen on Twitter a few other people that have had the same problem with the white version as well. So let me open this up and show you what's included in the packaging. Now the OffGrid Pro is kind of the newest version of the hot swappable or swappable battery style cases for the iPhone. You get one micro USB charge and sync cable in here. You get a headphone adapter because essentially you won't be able to use any of your own headphones in with this except maybe the Apple headphones because they're cut out. And then you get the battery case itself with an instruction manual as well as some other goodies, because let me show you inside here. What's great about Incipio's solution is they give you 2 batteries. Now I've seen a bunch of swappable battery solutions for the iPhone, and they all come with 1 battery, which to me makes no sense. Incipio is the first company that I've seen to offer 2, which makes total sense. So for $99.99, you get 2 batteries. Now these batteries are 1600 milliamps each, so a total of 3200 milliamps. Now at CES, they showed off batteries that were supposed to be 1700 milliamps. Somewhere in the last couple months, the batteries got slimmed down, and now there are 1600 milliamps. So in addition to the case, which I'm going to go over in a second, you also get an external charger that you can use to charge up the second battery. Has a port for the micro USB. Unfortunately though, you only get 1 cable with it. I showed you that already over here. You only get 1 cable. So if you want to charge up both the battery that's in the case and the external, you're gonna have to either purchase another one of these or rotate. I would have loved them to include a second cable so I could charge both. It does have a little LED indicator right there which illuminates red while charging and green while fully charged. Let me get all that out of the way and then show you the case. Essentially the case is composed of 2 pieces, a back piece and then a bumper that snaps around it like so, and then you insert the battery in here when it comes time to use it. So I have a battery here, let me place it inside like so, and you can see it's quite slim when it's in here. I'll take my phone and slide it onto the little port, 30-pin connector port, like so, and then the next step is to take the bumper piece. Now they suggest starting at the top and then clicking it into place. I will say the white version that I had was extremely hard in both cases to snap the bumper piece on as well as to take it off. The gunmetal version I have now is much easier. You saw how easy it went on. The same is true for taking it off. It has a little notch right there that you simply put your fingernail in and it pops the bumper right off. I literally could not get the white one off without using some kind of assistive tool. Basically I had to put a coin in there and like pry it apart. The gunmetal one is much easier. Obviously you want to be able to easily access and remove this because the whole point is to quickly get to the battery that's under here and replace it. So first let's take a look at kind of how the case looks. It's incredibly slim, which I like. Slimmer than the Mophie, slimmer than most of the other battery style cases that I've personally tried. You can see the gunmetal version is soft touch. The white that I had was actually glossy. So if you're a person that doesn't like glossy, again, don't opt for the white. Again, I wouldn't opt for the white anyway, and I'll tell you why in a minute. On the side here, you do have a cutout for the vibrate switch as well as covered volume rockers. I don't like these plastic kind of volume rocker that turns the volume buttons into plastic. Same goes for the sleep awake, which is also covered. It's just a piece of plastic that doesn't necessarily feel all that great for me. At one point when I had this on, I ended up not getting any feedback at all from the sleep awake. Eventually I had to pop it off, pop it back on, and then I did. There is the cutout for the headset jack and the secondary mic. See what I was talking about it being very narrow. Again, that's why they give you this adapter that you can stick in here and then plug your own headphones into. As far as the bottom goes, you have a cutout for the speaker, one little one for the mic, and then the port for plugging in the charger. It will charge the battery that's in here as well as your phone, so you can keep it all connected. And then again, the little notch to pop the bumper off. Now, on the front of the device, there is a power button, which you can make out right here. This is where I had problems with both of the two white versions that I got. Pressing the power button is supposed to illuminate the LEDs, as it did right here, to show you how much power you have remaining in the battery. In this case, I have full power in my battery that's inside here. On the white versions I got, the power button did nothing. I'd press it over and over and over again. It would work probably 9 times out of 10, or it would not work 9 times out of 10 and not show me how many LEDs. I did seem to have some issues even with the gunmetal one getting this to turn on. To actually activate the battery, you press and hold the power button, which I'll do now, and now you can see I am now charging my device. To turn it off, same process. I'll wait for the LEDs to go out, and then I'll press and hold this to turn it off. The gunmetal one is working much better, as you can see exactly how it's supposed to work. So when it comes time to swap batteries, simply pop the bumper piece off, slide your phone off the 30-pin connector, remove the battery that you've already used up, take your secondary backup battery, plug it in, and then put the whole thing back together. You can see I can do that in a matter of seconds and go from a dead phone to one that I'm able to charge up in a matter of seconds. Again, press the LED. You can see this one only has 3 remaining. Press and hold, and I will start charging. So the OffGrid Pro is an incredibly thin solution for the ability to use multiple batteries with your iPhone 4 or 4S. There are some major faults with it. As I mentioned, simply don't order the white one because it doesn't work. In my testing as far as charging goes, I was seeing about 65 to 70% recharge from one of these batteries. I need to click it in a little bit more on the side there. 65 to 70%. And most of my tests, I let my phone go down to about 20%, and I was able to recharge to just around 90% capacity. One time I went from 26 to 91, another time from 20 to 89. So you can bet on about 60 to 70% recharge from each one of these, which is pretty good. Not outstanding, you're not getting 100%, but keep in mind you get 2 of them. So for most people, these will last a couple days. You'll be able to charge your phone up once fully, charge both these batteries up, and then probably go 3 or 4 days without ever charging your phone and just relying on the batteries that come with the OffGrid Pro. So pretty neat solution. It is amazing that they keep it so thin. They obviously have to work on this power button issue. My other complaint is with the sleep awake, that I don't really like the feel of it. And again, I'd rather have the white version, but it simply wouldn't work. So I'm stuck with gunmetal. So that has been a brief look at all of the features of the Incipio OffGrid Pro removable battery case for the iPhone 4 and 4S. As always, I will put a link in the video description where you can learn more about it. Should you have any questions about this case, you know you can drop me a line. Otherwise, have a great day. Please be sure to check out my 2 latest videos. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and of course subscribe for more content.